today I'm going to be talking about a very special issue of the TV Guide. Now, I love looking at, classic issues of the TV Guide. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is for those who know this is a very pivotal issue of the TV Guide. Unfortunately, this is a San Francisco issue, and the reason, and I've been unable to find a New York edition as of now. I mean, eventually one day a New York edition may pop up, but in the meantime, at least I have some issue here. Now, of all the issues, and I have a lot of issues, and some are more tragic than others. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Of the TV Guide. Now, who knows the significance of October 4th through 10th, 1969? Okay. This was a pivotal moment in TV history. Okay. Now, I will get now, and for many, many children, this is just another ordinary week, right? And Saturday morning on October 4th? Wait a minute. Yeah, October 4th. What was everybody watching? Well, we had Heckle and Jekyll, we had Superman, Casper, Lone Ranger. Here come the Grump. Don't know that show. There's the Jetsons, superheroes. I remember superheroes. Then we have Bugs Bunny, Pink Panther. See, this is the San Francisco edition, right? Alright, we have Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner. H.R. Puffin stuff. A Kite Comes in Handy as Jimmy and Freddie Flute plan to escape from Living Island. Hot Wheels and Banana Splits. Dastardly and Muttley. The Hardy Boys. Oops. Penelope Pit Stop. Scooby-Doo. Gulliver. Archie's. Fantastic Voyage and cartoons. American Bandstand. Look at that. Spiral Staircase of the Hardy Boys. And the Monkees. Of course, that's a repeat. And so forth. Okay. Wacky Races. Superman. Alright, Johnny Quest. I Spy. There's Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Judd for the Defense. Harry Mason. Wide World of Sports. Greatest Highlight. Gidget. Sea Hunt with Lloyd Bridges. The Avengers. Huntley and Brinkley. Remember them guys? On NBC. That's when news was real. Because we still had the TV stations as subscribers to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters and the seal of good practice. So when Huntley and Brinkley were doing news and other stations, we knew that we were getting real news. Because when the seal of good practice was suspended in 1983, that's when fair and unbiased news reporting went out the window. That was the start of it, 1983. And there was a decision, there was a settlement by the cable companies and the Justice Department. I don't know. But it was because of the cable that had just started in 83. And that just killed the seal of good practice. So, anyway, here's Outer Limits. And News Huntley and Brinkley is again and I guess we had two different stations, right? College football, Summer Place, like it is. And then we had the Twilight Zone and Thriller, F Troop, and Andy Williams. Remember the Andy Williams show? How's this for an ad? Attention, members of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Bing Crosby. Tonight, Ralph Cramden serenades Bing with the song he's written in the latest adventure of the honeymooners in Hollywood. Can the old groaner survive his oral outrage? Tune in and see. And there he is, right there, Jackie Gleason, Bing Crosby are the guests. There's One Step Beyond. And there's Adam 12, right there in prime time. And so are My Three Sons. The Douglases begin their 10th season with typical family hubbub. We have, I guess, Movie of the Week, and we have Green Acres, Robert Nair, Lawrence Welk, Petticoat Junction, Merv Griffin, and Black Journal. Yeah. Here Come the Stars, and Mannix. Mannix at 10 o'clock. How's Mannix in prime time? And Jack Carney, don't know him. Hugh Hefner and movies. Alright. Suspense Theater. Cheaters, not the reality show with I forget his name. It's a mystery show. Now here's Sunday morning. International Zone with UN, I guess. And a lot of religious shows. Oh, look at that. Religious and historic roots of the Middle East conflict are examined in part 2 of Violent Crossroads, as stills illustrate actors Keith Charles and Nicholas Coster chronicle the activities of Jews, Christians, and Muslims in Palestine from 1800 to the present. How about that? Well, Roberts, Heritage, don't know what that is. Alabamos al Señor, Fate for Today, Tom and Jerry, David and Goliath. How about this? Guideline discussion. It Can Happen to You. First of 4 programs on drugs was filmed during an eye-opening seminar at Bergenfield, New Jersey High School. Father Daniel Egan, director of New York's Village Haven Rehabilitation Center for Drug Addicts. Now remember, this was 1969, okay? And a 16-year-old Village Haven resident candidly answered questions posed by 11th grade students. Does marijuana lead to other drugs? How can an addict get unhooked? What is the main problem concerning drugs? So that is a very interesting 30 minutes, because otherwise it would have said 60 minutes. Batman and so forth. Linus the Lionhearted. Anybody remember Linus? Yeah. King Kong. Face the Nation. Bullwinkle. Highway Patrol. Moment Conference. Insight. A young man re-examines his life when his girlfriend is murdered after an LSD trip. There's Discovery, Bible Answers, Dragon Squad, Telescope, wow. Black Dignity. See there? Back in 1969, we had Black Dignity. Directions. This award-winning series begins its 10th season. Contemporary social and religious issues and religion's relation to past and present culture seen through drama, opera, documentaries, and discussion. The game and how it was played today. Yes, you know, Help Religion, Shirley Temple, Wonderama. It's not the Wonderama in the New York. It's the one Sonny Fox hosted, and it was not Bob McAllister. As was usually the case on Sunday, nothing really interesting. Yeah, we had Perry Mason to entertain us. Wild Kingdom and Hazel and Big Valley and Sea Hunt and I Spy, Run for Your Life, okay, Mr. Ed, Marshall Dillon, Fred Chef, and the Honeymooners. Skippy. I'm sure that's not all about peanut butter. And there's Lassie, Land of the Giants. Now that's 7 o'clock, so that could be a prime time. I think it is prime time. The Advocates is a debate. A series of live debates on controversial issues. Tonight's topic, a bill to ban cars in smog-plagued California, which is right there. How about that? Okay. We have the World of Disney, To Rome with Love, and Ed Sullivan. Remember Ed Sullivan? Comics, Flip Wilson and Phyllis Diller. Remember the FBI? Prisoner Bill Cosby. This was Kincaid, of course, or Chet Kincaid. Bonanza, Leslie Uggams, The Leslie Uggams Show, and those magnificent men in their flying machines was ABC's Sunday Night Movie, and there it is. 2 hours and 45 minutes. That was a big thing. The Bold Ones. Remember the NBC show, The Bold Ones? There it is. Mission Impossible in prime time. Israel. David Susskind and Merv Griffin, and then we go to sleep after 1 o'clock, and that's the end of Sunday. Now, what did we have during the mornings during the week? We had Sunrise Semester. We had the Today Show, which we still have. Captain Kangaroo, Jack LaLanne, Popeye, It Takes Two, Lucy, Lucy Show, I guess. Hocus Pocus Clubhouse, I wonder what that was. There's Father Knows Best and Romper Room. And Concentration. Who remembers Concentration, huh? And Ma and Pa Kettle on Vacation. Right? Beverly Hillbillies. Sale of the Century. Danny Thomas, Hollywood Squares, Love of Life. Right? Jeopardy in the morning. Can a Camera. Name Drop. Search for Tomorrow. Galloping Gourmet. Bewitched. You're Putting Me On. Uncle Waldo. Days of Our Lives. As the World Turns. Okay, Mr. Rogers. Doctors. Love's a Very Splendid Thing. Game show called Dream House. Another World and Guiding Light. Let's Make a Deal. Secret Storm. Newlywed Game. Letters to Laugh In. How about that? Edge of Night. Dating Game. Cartoon Kite. Password. And I guess a game show called You're Putting Me On. Mike Douglas. General Hospital. Pay Cards. How about that? A game show. Bozo. Popeye F Troop. One Life to Live. Captain San Francisco. Flintstones. Dark Shadows. Rocky and Fred. Meeting Mr. Mitch. Bugs Bunny. Run for Your Life. Tarzan. Lost in Space. Here's an error here. This episode was in the first season, black and white. However, the TV guide indicates it's in color. I don't know why. David Frost. Steve Allen, Mr. Rogers, Spider-Man. Doc Tari. McHale's Navy, Gilligan's Island. What's New? Remember that show on PBS? And guess what's at 6 o'clock? There's Star Trek. And notice it's a drama. Not science fiction, but drama. Look at that, huh? Friendly Giant, I Love Lucy, Speed Racer, Dick Van Dyke, Mike Douglas, Little Rascals, Batman, Hazel, Truth of Consequences, Beat the Clock, My World, and Welcome to It. Musical review. Music scene. Game To Tell the Truth. David Man in a Suitcase. Gunsmoke. What's My Line? Laughing. So it was on Monday night, Laughing. Steve Allen, Here's Lucy in prime time. Mayberry RFD in prime time. Checkmate. Doris Day, Carol Burnett Show. It was Monday night, Survivors, and Love American Style. And there it is, Love American Style, in prime time, 60 minutes. Ben Casey, Transmission 1, Jack Benny. Joey Bishop, Johnny Carson, Alfred Hitchcock, and the News, ending at 1:30.